Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing the Black Mirror 2. Well, actually, this is the second time I'm recording this episode. I had a few technical hiccups, which meant that the episode I recorded was pretty much useless. So I have to record it again. Well, to be honest, I didn't do the whole episode, if I remember correctly, but most of it. So we need to do things again. Now I have to remember what I need to do. I think we have the blank collection note. But I think I need pen. Okay, so I think we managed to get the Fuller out of the, well, he should be getting out, yes. So he's going out on a job.
And there he goes. Now I ought to have a few hours to get Angelina's film and develop some pictures in the darkroom.
Yes, we still need the papers, but let's go to the Fuller store. Is it open? Yes, it is. Have I opened the safe yet?
It might be that Fuller put the film of Angelina's pictures in the safe before he drove off to his shoot.
Okay, and there's the pen. So let's take the pen.
Used up, chewed up ballpoint pen.
Yes, take it, please. And that we are going to...
He definitely doesn't need it anymore. And if he does, well, even better.
Right, okay. So here's the pen. Use it on here.
Good.
It's not enough, I remember that,
I
but...
filled it out. One package for Fuller at his address. I hope that does it.
It doesn't. We need something more, but I think we need to go to the post office first to realize that we need something more. But before we do that, I'll open the safe. The safe isn't that hard. Basically, it's just we are using the stethoscope and hearing the weird sounds while rolling. So it's pretty easy.
All right, let's see. But I need to get a move on. Fuller's had a clock built into it, so there's a time limit.
All right, there was a time limit, but I think that wasn't a problem. So right-clicking and left-clicking rotates different ways. So let's start with the right. Was that it? Nope. That was enough, yeah.
Hey, that sounds good.
Definitely. Let's open the safe.
Yes, there you go.
Did I...
Aha, a film cartridge. Those will be the photos of Angelina.
Last time I went and made the pictures...
Well, apart from that, there's just a few papers, a folder, and, whoa, a pistol. I'd better leave everything where it is.
Yeah, I think so
As
too.
soon as I've developed the pictures and made copies, I'll pay Angelina a visit in the hotel. I could really do with a bit of a distraction.
Right. Oh, by the way, yes, world map. This is something we are going to use downstairs so we can open the door. So what do we have here? Arizona, Hawaii.
What have we got here? The US, Hawaii, something illegible, and Europe. Fuller's smeared half of it with his filthy paws.
Okay.
A greasy map of the world. My World Tour is written next to it. A few places are marked. The USA around Utah, Arizona. Then over to Hawaii. Afterwards comes North Africa, possibly Egypt. Then China, and then Europe. Looks like somewhere in Germany.
Okay, hopefully I remember these. The thing will come apparent when I show you. Let's go. Where is the basement? Because if you remember, there's a hidden door behind those. And, well, we couldn't get... We have these. What's the first rope? I need to check these ropes first. So that's the beach. That's a castle. Great Wall of China. Fourth rope would be Monument Valley. And fifth rope is what it is. Egypt. So what was it? It was the US, Hawaii, and Egypt. So Sphinx. And China, and Germany. So hopefully everything went okay. This should... And it worked.
That's got it. The clips are off and the screen's gone up.
That will be very interesting to see what's behind the secret door, but I don't think we can open it at the moment.
A heavy metal door. You can see quite clearly that it's been set into the wall at some later date. I have to ask myself just what Fuller's hiding behind there. It can't be anything good.
Most likely
No
not.
chance. There's nothing moving here. I guess I have to type in the correct number into the numeric pad.
I don't think... Wait, well, floorboard. Is there anything
This
interesting?
place in the floor has definitely got something to do with Fuller's secret door. But right now I've got more important things to do than snoop around after Fuller.
To be honest, oh. You would...
Dr. Rainbow's Finest, Pearly White 85. I don't think I can recall having seen one pearly white thing in this whole building.
Wooden pallet. Anything behind that?
That rickety pallet is blocking my view of the lower shelves. I can't see what's behind
Oh,
there.
right. We need something before from there. Now I remember. And
Photo
that's...
developer. Looks like it's been there for a while, but the bottle's still sealed, so it could still be good.
Yes, let's take that. I don't think we can do anything with the door
There's the photo developer.
at the moment, because we don't have the code or anything like that. So let's go to the stairs. Yeah, last time when I played this, I went and developed the pictures, but obviously you can't complete them before you get the papers. So let's try and get the papers. So let's see if this works. It doesn't, but at least we try.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
Oh.
I wanted to pick up Fuller's package with the photo paper.
No, please.
But something
I
is...
can't accept that.
Why not?
It's not signed.
Fuller has to sign the note?
Stupid. The mailman, of course. Fuller should ask him tomorrow morning. He probably just forgot when he was posting the note through Fuller's door.
It's not possible for me to wait till tomorrow.
So we will not get those
Thanks.
papers.
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
And this took me a little while last time. Well, basically, just you have to go through different areas. The one thing where you need to actually go is to the hospital. Because that makes sense, because, yes. Fortunately, there weren't many places to go, so it didn't take too much time to find the place where I needed to go. Come on. Do I need to talk to her? I don't know. Let's see if she has something to say.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
I can ask about mailman, yeah.
Have you seen the mailman by any chance?
Yes, he was here earlier. He brought your mother some get well cards.
Ah, okay. Thanks. See ya.
Goodbye, Mr. Michaels.
Darren, yes, I still don't know. Yeah, I took one picture, if I remember correctly, but probably will miss.
Huh. The news of my mother's accident seems to have spread quickly. A couple of people have already sent flowers.
Well, to be honest, this is not that huge area where we are, so probably, and your mother was quite active, so it's more likely that everybody knows it already. So
many greetings and get well wishes. I think she's very active in the community, and she's probably got a lot of new friends here. Lots of different people have sent my mother cards. This one's signed P. Puck. Wait a minute. That's the mailman.
yes, that's the mailman. Do I need to? Yeah, I take the greeting card.
The
And
mailman signed it, so now I've got a sample. I think I could forge his signature really well.
yeah, I think you can, so let's do that. No. Do I need to?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I've got the original. I guess the signature is kinda half decent.
Well, I'm sure it's enough. We are going to use the empty tea kettle, if I remember correctly, to open a letter, which is obviously something you do in these kind of games. Do I see anything interesting here? Soda machine. Can I take a picture of the soda machine? Nope. Nope. The mortuary? Can I go there? I haven't tried.
Gray door with a frosted glass window. The sign over there says pathology.
I guess.
I'm
What?
not particularly morbid, so I think I'll stay on this side of the door.
Okay, okay. Anything new? No idea if I can take pictures. I only managed to take one. There's a town hall. Can I take a picture of town hall? No. Anyways, let's go and get the papers. So we can make the pictures and see what we can do after that. Take it.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
The papers.
I wanted to pick up Fuller's package with the photo paper.
Nope, please.
And finally we have the note.
So how did you manage to scare up the old fart?
Yeah, I bumped into him in the town.
You were lucky. Here, Fuller's photo paper.
Much obliged.
So now I have everything I could make a save. As you can see, I this is where we started. These were the saves I made. Automatic, it's automatic, but yeah. Now we have the papers. Excuse me. Fortunately, it wasn't that much I missed, but there were quite a lot of little things like the save, the pens, the making the pictures. Hopefully I can make those a little bit easier than last time.
Okay, I can develop Angelina's film here. And then make some prints. Let's see, what do I need to develop the film? The film with Angelina's pictures on it, and developer fluid. There ought to be some fixer around here, and the developing drum is there on the table.
Fortunately, you can't fail this.
A small bottle of photographic fixer. There's not a lot left in there, but it ought to do for one more use, I think.
So,
Alright. Now I've got everything I need to develop the films. Let's go.
yeah, I was going to do. You can quickly scroll to inventory with the help of the mouse wheel. Thank you. There's the developer dish. There's the water dish. For the developer, we put it in here.
First of all, light off.
All right. But fortunately, he does it automatically, I guess. Yes.
That's enough. The developer also has to be diluted.
Okay, water dish. Where do I get the water? Oh, or... Do I use the fixer? Where are you going? Don't go.
The dish for the water bath. After the picture becomes visible in the developer bath, the development process is stopped in the water bath.
Okay, where is the water? Paper basket.
A completely normal waste bin.
Enlarger. Oh, right, there was the... Because I remember that you need the water, but I...
There's a bottle of distilled water. I'm gonna need that if I'm gonna make pictures from Angelina's film.
Yeah, I remember that everything... That only thing...
Alright. Now I've got everything I need to develop the films. Let's go.
You said that already on the last time, and you were lying because we didn't have everything. Yeah, I remember that one of the bottles was from the downstairs, but I totally forgot that distilled water was on the floor. So a little bit water in there.
Great. Just as it should be. A dish with about half an inch of diluted developer.
Okay, thanks for the info. Just do it. Distilled water in the water dish.
That would be the stop bath.
That would be. And where's the film? Can we put it in the developer container? Yes.
The film is in the developing drum. The developer's still missing.
Well...
Good. Now the developer's oxidizing. It gives off electrons, which are then picked up by the silver ions in the light-sensitive layer of the film. The more light that falls on a location, the stronger the reaction, and so the place then turns darker. In short, the film is now being developed.
Shake it, baby.
Okay, I guess the film has to be developed now.
Right. So...
So, that ought to do it. I'll pour out the developer.
Okay. I really can't remember the exact procedure, but we will find out.
Now the fixer's gotta go in to stop the film from keeping on developing.
Okay, where's the fixer? There's the fixer.
Oh well, that's the end of the fixer. But what was left ought to have stopped the development process. I hope everything's worked.
Me too, me too. So we have done that now. Yeah, I have...
So far, so good.
So far, so good, yes. Now we have the pictures.
The film's developed. That's the first step. Now I have to make the prints. Let's see. I need photo paper and an enlarger. That's over there. Then I need developer. There's still enough in the bottle.
We have developed this water dish and enlarger, so we put the film in the enlarger, if I remember correctly. I do have to say that this Black Mirror 2, like I said, I enjoyed the Black Mirror 1,
The film has been put in.
but there were those little annoyances like when you started to talk to people, it took a time before they ended what they were doing, mood. Those little annoyances. Fortunately, they have fixed it.
A4 size package. Fairly heavy. Either it really is photographic paper, or it's full as dirty mags for the week. Ah, nice. 50 sheets of top quality photo paper.
So while there were those little annoyances, but the story, when it starts to get going, the first part is quite slow. But after it starts going, it's very interesting and those annoyances are mitigated almost completely. But I do enjoy that they have fixed the little annoyances in this second game.
The sheet is lying in the frame. The distance of the lens from the paper seems fine for the picture to be projected properly.
Okay.
Then let's have a go. The longer I leave the lamp on, the more contrast the picture gets. Let's try it.
I think it was 5.
Okay, I think that's enough time.
I think the maximum is 10, but the 5 is what you want. I think I have more pictures to make.
I think I should see how the other photo has turned out first, or I'll chuck it straight in the trash. I at least don't want to be messing around with several exposed but not yet developed pictures at the same time.
Okay, fine. So let's put it in the developer dish.
Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark.
Little bit more, little bit more. I think that's it. Hopefully that's enough. And then we put it in the water dish. If it was correct amount, he will tell us. I failed that in the first time. Well, actually,
The contrast is good and the brightness is right too. But the picture itself is garbage. I can't do much about that. Maybe some of the other pictures are better.
so yeah, first time I've...
Well, at least the exposure and development times seem to be right. I'll try it again.
Yeah, first time I failed the timer. Well, I went past 5. I wanted to check how far it goes, and of course it's around 10 and it's too much. So next one I tried 5. Then I failed the developer dish. First a little too little and then too much.
The sheet is lying in the frame. The distance of the lens from the paper seems fine.
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay, I think that's enough time.
I'm guessing I can't do multiple.
I think I should see how.
Yeah.
I at least don't want to be messing around.
I can't remember how many pictures there are. Come on.
Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct
You
brightness.
have said that already. I think these pictures all look similar, so that's not a problem. But I don't think they are the same picture, if I remember correctly. Is it too dark? Hopefully it's not. We will soon find out.
Yes, I've really got it now. Brightness and contrast are correct. If Fuller only had any idea about photography, then maybe even the picture would be good too. Maybe the next one. This could well take some time.
Okay.
36 pictures and not one of them actually any good. How can a guy take a beautiful woman like Angelina and then photograph her so badly? But I can't do much about that. The pics have been snapped and I gotta take them to her at the hotel. At least I get to see her again. And it's also not my fault that the pictures are bad. What the? Mrs. Biba? Can I help you, Mrs. Biba?
Oh. What are you doing here? I thought you quit.
Yes. Yes, I have. I'm just picking up my stuff.
Oh. Right. Is Fuller there?
No, not at the moment.
Then, can you give him this? Give it to him personally. As soon as he gets back. I gotta go.
Not weird at all. And yes, that's the letter we need to open, which we will do shortly. Fortunately, I didn't have to make every last one of those photos.
I feel sorry for her. There's something not right going on here.
You think? I'm guessing the answer lies inside.
Help me get one over on Fuller? Huh. But I can't put Mrs. Biba in danger. She gives the impression she can't take much more. If I could secretly open the envelope, then I could look at what's inside and put the envelope in the mailbox later. That would keep Mrs. Biba out of trouble. But how can I open the envelope and close it again without Fuller noticing?
Well, how could we do that? Let's see the diary. What are we doing here? We have... If I read Mrs. Biba's letter, then perhaps I'll have something on Fuller right here in my hand. On the other hand, I don't want to hurt Mrs. Biba, so I've got to open it without being noticeable and then seal it again. I have found monthly bank transfers at my mom's. They come from a place called Willow Creek in England, and Mom used to live in England. But who would send her thousands of dollars every year, and why? Did I have the pictures already? Or do I need to get them from here?
I've already developed Angelina's photos. I'd better get out of here before Fuller catches me.
So yes, now we are going to open the letter. Actually, why I don't use quick travel, I don't know, but we are clicking away. Clicking away, Darren, clicking away. So we need to go here, put the water inside the kettle. Now that's it. And now we put the kettle.
The kettle's full.
Come on. Oh. Yeah. And stove. It should be steaming soonish. Oh, right. I need to put the stove on, obviously.
Hey, the steam could undo the glue. Let's try. It's steaming.
Yeah, it's steaming. Where's the letter? There it is. Full kettle.
The steam's loosening the glue. Got it. The paper hasn't torn and the glue still sticks. I can reseal the letter. But first, I want to see what's inside. Holy, that's gotta be $1,500. Huh. There's some kind of blackmailing going on here. Mrs. Biba hates Fuller, and she didn't want her husband to see that I gave her a letter from him this morning. It would seem he knows nothing about it. But what's it about? Sex? Ugh, surely not with Fuller. Something to do with the diner, or from Biba's past? I'd love to send Fuller off to jail for blackmail. But first I gotta find out what he's blackmailing Mrs. Biba with. But tomorrow's another day. I'll put the letter in Fuller's mailbox and get myself ready for my date with Angelina.
Yeah, because of course, nothing comes between you and Angelina. So, yeah, open letter. I went and saw an Angelina, and after that we come back here, and that's when it starts to be a new thing. Before that, I'll take a quick break and get something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I need to take the blackmail money back to the Fuller before we go and meet the Angelina. Apparently last time I did it in different order, that I opened the letter before I met pictures. But it's really... it doesn't really matter. Do I just drop it from here? I think I can drop it from here. That's good.
Hopefully he doesn't take too much pleasure in it.
Well, to be honest, I'm almost certain that he will take pleasure from it. And again, I'm fairly certain that the suicide is connected to Fuller in some way. What is still uncertain? I think this also has chapters like the first game. What I'm still interested to see, when do I actually go to England? But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Coast. Can I take a picture of the coast? I don't know why. Why they inventory disappears at sometimes. But again, it's not a big deal.
It's not exactly like the Florida or Californian beaches. The water here is way too cold to swim in it for long.
So, no picture? Do I need to... No, right-clicking didn't do anything. Flagpole. Can I take a picture of flagpole? No. Hotel. I think I tried this. I'm still not certain when I can take
The
pictures.
mast is a copy of a flagpole you might see on a big ship.
Well, quite a small.
Looks very cozy. I bet you get a fantastic view of the whales from the veranda. But you know, that reminds me of my favorite film, Whales of August. That genius Vincent Price. In a really unusual role.
Never seen that movie. But... Anyways, I digress. Let's go in. What do we have here? Pictures.
There are pictures of ships everywhere. Either the hotel owner has a real maritime interest or thinks that his guests want to see that kind of thing. There are a few magazines lying around here. Recommendations for trips, tourist information. Nothing of interest to me.
Right. And private door, obviously we are not...
A private sign hangs on the door. The owner and his family live in this building. Behind the door is either their living quarters or an office.
It's time to correct them, sir. Porter.
Excuse me.
Yes, please.
Oh, I can ask mother, poker game, hotel. Let's start with the mother.
You know my mother? Rebecca Michaels?
Rebecca? Well, of course! We sit together on the tourist board. You're her son? How is she?
Not good, I'm afraid. She's lying in the hospital. She had a fall.
Oh, my dear boy, that's... I'll let my wife know right away. We'll send her a card.
Well, if you like.
So what are you doing here, then? Shouldn't you be with your mother?
I'm gonna go see her again later.
Well, please, give her our best wishes.
Yes, of course.
What about the poker?
I've heard that you have poker games here every now and again. Could I maybe sit in on a game?
I ask you, please. This is a respectable hotel. We don't condone illegal gambling.
So, nope.
I'd like to get back into playing poker. I'd be interested in a blind man's white cane as a bet.
All right.
Yes, nice. We sometimes play a little game or two of poker here, but nothing public, quite private. Never for high stakes.
Wouldn't you say that for a blind man, a white cane would be quite a high stake?
He wanted to bet with it.
All right, I totally forgot we need a cane from here.
You know what? I think I'll inform the police about your game. I mean, that can't be right now, can it? You can't take a cane away from a blind man.
Well, go ahead and call the cops. I've got nothing to hide. I won the cane fair and square. You can ask the other players.
If you say so.
How many times I have to click this? Just give me the cane.
What was that again about the fair and square win in an illegal gambling game in a respected local hotel? What would Rosie think if I told her about it? What would other people think, in fact? Taking the cane from a blind man. What a devious, slimy character you are.
No, please, don't do that. I am sorry. I really didn't want the cane, you know. Eddie just didn't have any more dough with him, and he threw it in as a guarantee.
How much did he stake on it, then?
Oh, it's not worth talking about. What's $100 anyway? You seeing him today? I could give you the cane. Give him my best, and tell him he can consider it a gift from a good old friend.
Well, great. I'll take it with me and pass it on to Eddie then.
And give your mother my best when she wakes up.
Yeah. Does the hotel belong to you?
It sure does. My grandfather built it, and I've been running it for the past 15 years.
Do you live here with your family?
It's like this. The guests value the quiet family atmosphere here. It really is something quite special to stay in a small, family-run hotel. I can't bear those awful tower block hotels in the holiday resorts.
And at some point your children will take over the running of it?
Yes, I hope so. My daughter's studying to be a hotelier in Switzerland. I only hope that our hotel here doesn't end up being too small and provincial for her. My son, well, he's got rather different interests.
What's he doing then?
Now, he's a musician.
Really?
Yes. He even thinks he can make a living out of it.
Some people live very nicely from it. What does he play?
He plays an electric bass in a band. I think it's called punk rock.
And you're worried about that?
Oh, okay. Now I'm thinking maybe I should take the cane back to the owner before we continue. I think we can use the quick travel here. So I don't forget and see what we can get out of it. I had totally forgotten the cane. Ready, Eddie? Here's a cane.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
Your blind man's cane.
Well, thanks. You know, you're smarter than you sound.
Thanks.
Best put it by the door.
So...
Hey, listen, if I can help you out in any way, you just ask.
Okay, I think we need his help later. Okay, we're done with that, so let's go back to hotel. And the Angelina's room.
I should be looking after my mother or beating the crap out of Fuller's fat face. But instead, I'm standing here with a stomach full of butterflies. I don't know what it is about her, but man, I got it bad. All right, let's go.
Come in.
Hello, Angelina. Have I come at a bad time?
No, come in.
I've got the pictures with me. Here.
Oh, great.
To be honest, it's anything other than great. The wrong lighting, pathetic composition. Fuller has really no idea what he's doing.
I thought that might be the case. I'm sure they would have been better if you'd taken them. How would you take my picture?
Well, your face should, well,
Like the French
Just do
ladies.
it.
huh?
Don't tell me that you, the would-be star photographer, haven't got a camera with you.
Sure, of course.
Come on, then. I still need a present for my parents' wedding anniversary.
Very nice. The light is perfect.
Have you been living here long?
Oh, I don't live here at all. I study in Boston. My mom just bought a house here a few months ago. What brings you here? Look over that way. Yeah, like that. Are you an actress or something like that?
Oh, jeez.
You got it. I'm a famous English actress on my way to Hollywood. No, but seriously. I study literature and history in England. I'm interested in English immigrants in America, their aspirations, their dreams, their reality.
Wow, that's interesting.
If you say so, we'll see. I wanted to drift a bit, collect some life stories. I don't yet know exactly how I should organize the work.
My mother's from England, too. She came over here more than 20 years ago.
Really? Do you think I could talk to her?
That isn't possible at the moment. That's a very pretty bracelet.
Oh, thank you. I got it from my grandmother. She was always there for me. Unfortunately, she died last year.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Thanks, but you don't need to be. She was very ill at the end, you know? It was a relief for her. She gave me this bracelet shortly before she died. I'm sure you'll find it silly, but I always have the feeling that she's near me and looks after me. Perhaps we could do a few more special pictures? For your portfolio. I always wanted to have a few photos of myself as a model.
Oh, sure. I don't know, what did you have in mind?
I thought maybe like this. Or like this. Or like this.
Why do I feel that Darren is being delayed here? Because I don't believe that's a coincidence.
That's it. The film is full.
Oh,
Yeah.
shame. I was just getting warmed up. What do you say we go for a meal?
Actually, I'm not hungry yet, but...
Tonight. In the diner. I'll pay. In return for the photos, okay?
Yes, sure. Sounds good.
All right, then. See you tonight. Can you develop the pictures by then?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm looking forward to it.
Darren, where are you going to make those films? I guess
Jeez. That was certainly something.
Yes, Miss Angelina Morgan has a room here.
Morgan.
Would you like to leave her a message, or would you like to go up?
How many nights has she booked?
Damn, no more pictures on the film.
I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to ask Miss Morgan herself. I can't.
All right.
Brown comb back hair, a long straight nose, eyes close together.
Which room is she in, then?
I'll inform her that you're here. Mr.
That won't be necessary. I'll come back later.
Thin lips, sallow skin, angular face, pointed chin.
But please, don't tell her I was here. It's supposed to be a surprise.
Hello? What's wrong? Sir?
And he's gone. What does this guy want?
I'm sure we will find out. You can use your camera to take a snapshot at a lot of interaction points. Doing this will unlock extras in the bonus menu. Yeah, I know I took the picture of the sea, but does that mean I can take now pictures from things I couldn't take earlier? And again, there was those little graphical glitches, those bars coming out of the guy's head.
Excuse me.
Yes, please?
Since when has Miss Morgan been staying here?
You seem to be her friend. Ask her yourself. We run a very discreet hotel here.
Would that be the case if I were to leave a 20 on your counter?
Sorry?
Nothing.
And a stranger.
This guy, the one who was asking about Miss Morgan, had you seen him before?
Sorry, no. He came in and asked me a few questions. Then he disappeared. A strange fellow. Do you know him?
No, but I think he shouldn't be let near Miss Morgan.
Of course not. I call upstairs, and only when the young lady agrees do I let him up.
And he can't come creeping around here?
Well, that possibility can't be completely excluded. But you can only open the doors from outside with a key.
Can I take the picture of you? Basically, I shouldn't, but... No, I cannot. To the beach, then. I'll try again to see if I can take the picture of the beach.
Well, great. I need to develop the pictures before my date, but I can't get into Fuller's darkroom anymore. So I'll have to get by with just domestic items. Mom's bathroom will make a great substitute darkroom. I've still got the remains of the photo paper. And I've got developer. I need a red light, 2 flat dishes, and a little acid to use as a fixer. And something to do the exposing with. A projector, for example. I'll write everything down so I don't forget anything. What a day.
What a day indeed. What a day indeed. Well, I'm guessing we're not taking any pictures at the moment. We have quite a lot already, but what we actually need. First things first. Okay. What is this? Joke of a boss. Just met some unbelievable mama. Angelina. So kitschy, ya da da. Okay, no. So what is this? Who's the stranger? Sneaking about. I don't take Fuller's pictures to her. Obviously, she wasn't bothered about him putting me down, right? Okay. I've got a feeling that Angelina is being followed. There's a guy grieving about the place. He's also been talking to Fuller. I bumped into the guy again in the hotel. Unfortunately, film was full, but I made a note of his face. Brown combed hair, small straight nose with wrinkles on the side, peep-set eyes, dark eyebrows, thin mouth, small mustache, slightly droopy cheeks. Right, and anything else? Latest task. My pictures of Angela ought to be so much better than Fuller. I can barely wait to develop them, and then I'll make some prints, 2 of each. So, yes, what do we have? We have bowls. I think these are good. I don't know what we are going to do with this, but we need quite a lot of stuff. Let's go see if there's anything I can get from here. Go faster. Flags, notes, forms, ship wheel, object. Let's
I
talk
can't
to.
think of anything I could talk to Rosie about.
Well, fine. So no talking to Rosie. Souvenir metal bar. That's probably something we need if you can take it.
A flat metal bar. It's broken away from the railings.
Yeah, let's take that. No idea what we're
It's
going.
pretty heavy.
Oh, stop complaining. You need to. Anyways, keep that. So I'm just checking. Have I taken the picture? I think I have. But yeah. We need a red light. Let's see what we can get from the junk shop. Radio. Do you...
There was something else.
Oh.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
About the slide projector.
It ain't for sale.
I don't want to buy it. I just need it for a while. I want to borrow it. I did help you with the coin and got your blind man's cane back.
That's true.
Okay, so that's part what we need to make the pictures, I'm guessing.
Okay, take the projector, but bring it back today.
Yeah, I'll bring it back today and undamaged.
Good.
So it's gonna get damaged. Don't know. Hopefully it does not, but usually when he says that I will bring it back undamaged, it usually becomes damaged. Can I go in here at all?
Fuller's back from his shoot. I'm not going in there. He'll kill me.
Okay, creating window grill, pivoting window. Nothing. We need a red light. So there's that.
I've only been here a few days. Exactly the same length of time that traffic lights have been on pause.
I'm guessing I can't take a picture. No. Let's start with here, neon sign.
Burgers, fries, and drinks. What more could you need?
Not that much. A trash can. Well, that would be a red light, but apparently we are not taking that.
How nice. That's stinking garbage, and I have no particular interest in it.
Okay. Oh! Oh, okay, okay. So we are taking these to get the red light.
Yes, this'll do for my red light. This chain of lights is gonna stay dark tonight.
Let's see if there's anything inside we can do. I think I have everything I need to do the pictures. Hopefully. Maybe. Till.
I really don't know if this place makes any money. There's usually a few people whenever I come in, but is that enough? Surely you can't get by on just that.
Yeah, how to say.
I don't want to bother her while she's working.
Okay, so there's nothing we can do here at the moment. Maybe we are using the laxative as a acid?
A laxative. That'll definitely come in handy sooner or later.
Maybe. Maybe not. You again. I've seen you walking around. Can I take a picture of the statue? Town hall maybe? No. Again, I'm guessing we are not taking any pictures until we make the pictures?
I don't want to stop her from doing a job right now.
Right. Okay. Let's go and check the mother if there's any change in her situation. I'm guessing not. Okay, doctor.
Excuse me, Dr. Newhouse.
No.
Hello, yes?
What can you tell me about Mrs. Biba? And do you know her husband?
Oh, well. Now, a person shouldn't speak ill of others, but her husband, he's a very unpleasant fellow. He was a big deal in the football team at high school, and Mrs. Biba married him young. Yes, I think she imagined her life turning out some other way.
Like how?
Now, she works hard in the diner. She probably does the work of about 3 people, but I don't think it makes a great deal of money. And her husband, well, let's leave it at that. They certainly don't have a lot of money, just a lot of work. And no love.
Uh-huh.
15 high school. Okay. Mr. Fuller.
Do you know Fuller?
From the photo store? Yes, a little. I've not had much to do with him. He doesn't get involved in the community. He never comes to the spring flea market or to church.
Yeah, right. Who would have thought it?
I know that your mother got you a job at Fuller's. I advised her against it, but she said you were interested in photography?
That's right. Only my job there doesn't have much to do with photography.
By the way, you don't have a job anymore there, so there's that.
So, a crazy good time guy like yourself can surely tell me where all the action is here in Biddeford?
Dear me, no. You got me wrong there. I could perhaps give you a few tips on which are the most interesting evening courses at the community center.
No thanks. I'll pass on that one.
I thought you might. Hey, we do put on a disco for young folks every 2 weeks. But I suspect you've rather grown out of all that too.
I don't think I was ever that age. Discos, bars, parties. I was never into that sort of thing.
Your mother mentioned that. You were rather more of a loner, yes?
I've no idea where she got that from.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't intend to.
So, to sum up then, in Biddeford, you're best off being over 50 or dead. Might just suit me.
What? Being over 50?
Yeah, exactly.
Hilarious. And mother.
How is she?
No change. But she's a strong woman.
That's what everyone says. After the accident, she had to bring me up on her own.
Yes, I heard about that. What kind of accident was it?
A car crash. It was in England. We were driving on this tree-lined road. The car got into a skid and we smashed into one of the trees. Dad didn't survive, and Mom's had to wear that support thing ever since. I came away without a scratch.
Huh. Do you remember anything about the accident?
What? No. I was only a few years old. No memory of it. I've lived here in the States for as long as I can remember.
It's just that when I examined your mother, I thought her back and neck injuries seemed rather unusual for a collision-type accident. They looked more like injuries from a fall. A fall from a considerable height, causing her to have suffered compressed vertebrae.
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. If your mother said she was in a car accident, then that must have been the case.
Or she's been lying.
Darren, I certainly didn't mean that.
Huh. Thank you, Doctor. Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
So yeah, definitely not a car accident. Again. If the shoe fits. Anyways. The mother's house. So what do I have? I have 2 bowls, which probably are useful. I have slide projector and safe light bulb. fine. And photo paper. Anything else we can need? Little cupboard. Let's see if there's anything I need.
I don't have to call right now.
Right. Do I need to use
a nice one. Quite classical. And it looks quite expensive for Mom's taste. You can swivel the telescope on the tripod. And hey, there's a compass attached to the top to show the direction you're looking.
Nice. And I'm guessing we go to the bathroom. That would be the best place to do the pictures. I'm fairly
The
certain.
bathroom will make a good dark room. It's got no windows and it's tiled. Perfect. Now I just need all the equipment. I need 2 bowls, a makeshift fixer, and an enlarger.
I have 2 bowls. Do I need to... How do I... But do I have a fixer? We have distilled water, we have developer.
The bathroom will I need 2 bowls.
Do I need to use the sink?
Oh my god. There really is running water here. I never would have thought it.
You're a funny guy. Do we use the bowl? Come on. Nope. No.
I'd only be doing that if I also wanted to develop the photos.
The problem is, what am I missing? What do we have here? Bureau. Basically, we have the bowls. We have the enlarger. We have a red light. We have a few of the fixers, but this, one of the things is probably missing or something like that. I hate that when it goes down. Find a picture for Angelina. Oh. So we need something acidic. The laxative is definitely not one of those. Anything in here? We have sink, bathroom. Because I'm guessing when I have everything, it makes it automatically. Anything in here? No. So I need to go different places and use the hotspot. A soda machine? Anything in there? Probably not. Oh.
A bottle of soda. Great.
Okay, we have soda, but I don't think that's acidic. Scales?
Scales. Maybe for overweight patients? They certainly look a bit more solid than the ones you have in your bathroom at home.
Right, so I guess it's not the soda. Where could we get some acid? Okay.
What would I want there? I keep my distance from the police.
Right. I guess we need to go every place through. Maybe Bible's dinner. Did I miss something there? We have the string of lights. There was nothing in the trash can. Anything inside? Did I miss something in here? Just go in. So what do we have? We have bread, vinegar, porthole, lobster, porthole, jukebox. Is vinegar acidic? It might be. What is that? Metal signs, menu. Bread? Can I take bread? If I can.
Take some bread. Mrs. Bible won't mind.
Oh, we need the bread somewhere. I don't know why, but let's take it. If we can take it, we take it. Jukebox, I think we clicked that. So, can we take vinegar?
Ketchup, mustard, mayo, salt, pepper, syrup,
Salt
sugar.
and pepper.
Huh. And a bottle of vinegar.
Okay, so Okay, now we can take it.
Huh. Vinegar. That's an acid. I could probably use it as a fixer.
Good to know. Good to know. Can I take more
I
bread?
wouldn't feel any better if I stuffed my pockets full of bread.
Well, you wouldn't feel worse anyways, so... So it was vinegar. So now I think I have everything. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm still interested to see what we are going to use the laxative, but I'm guessing with the fuller, maybe, hopefully. One can always hope. So, have I everything? Have I got everything?
Alright. I've got everything I need to develop the pictures. It's gonna take a bit of time, so let's get going.
Let's get this party started.
I've got the pictures. Huh. They've come out quite well, considering the conditions I had to develop them in.
Okay, so
All
yeah.
the stuff that I need for developing is in the bathtub. I hope I won't be needing it for a while. I'm just gonna take Eddie's slide projector. I wish I could make some reprints of some of the pictures, but there's no more photo paper left. But I'm gonna keep at least one.
Okay.
I'll go and visit my mother one more time, and then I'll get ready to go out.
And you think that the guy is following me? A student from England? Why?
No idea. I didn't say that he is following you. I only said that he might be. Perhaps it's me he's following.
It's all right, Darren. I didn't mean to upset you. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I don't know. It's just all too much for me at the moment. My mom's in the hospital, there's this thing with England, and then this guy.
Which thing with England?
Yeah, well, my mom, she gets money from England. A village called Willow Creek. Do you know it?
Yes. I even know roughly where it is.
I think it's a place where my mom worked as a cook.
And she still gets money from there? Her plum pudding must be heavenly.
That's the thing. I mean, that's more than 20 years ago. Who's sending her over $1,000 every month? And for what? I found this box next to the bank transfers.
Huh.
I've never seen it before. And that coat of arms with the 3 lions? That's an English emblem, isn't it?
It is.
What exactly are you doing?
I just thought you maybe wanted to see what's inside.
You know how to open it?
There were thousands of these caskets produced in the 19th century. There's a special kind of lock mechanism that's supposed to keep curious people out.
Well, it didn't really work.
What's inside?
A photo.
Well, this is intriguing. So, okay.
A man and a woman in front of a wrought iron gate. Is that your mum? And the man, is that your father? Is there anything written on the back? Blackmere Castle, Willow Creek, England, October 1969. What's wrong?
My mom.
Darren?
Do you think she looks 5 months pregnant?
Dun dun dun. Nightmares. And chapter 2 starts. curious. Ruffini, mate. Who would that?
Darren Michaels? My name's Conley. I'm captain of the local police department.
Are you gonna arrest me?
No, we're not. But we need to talk to you. May I come in?
You're already in.
Sure. So,
You work in Fuller's photo studio, is that right?
not anymore. Not since yesterday.
Not anymore. Why?
The work atmosphere. I quit.
Quit? Or were you thrown out? Was there an argument?
Why? Has something happened to Fuller? Please say yes.
Well, yes.
Have you arrested him? Or did someone beat him up in a dark alley?
Would you be happy about that?
Only if it was painful.
He's dead.
Whoops.
He was stabbed to death in the early hours of the morning. We're still counting the wounds. Can you tell us anything about that?
No. Nothing you'd find fitting.
Someone must have been pretty angry with old Mr. Fuller. How angry were you with him, Darren?
So angry that I don't feel sorry that he's dead. But I've got nothing to do with it. Look, I saw him for the last time yesterday afternoon when he threw me out.
And you haven't been in the store since then?
No.
Darren, we found your fingerprints.
Of course, I worked there.
On the safe. Was that part of your job?
Look, what do you want?
Where were you last night?
I was in Biba's diner with a friend.
Correct. Angelina Morgan. You haven't known her very long, have you?
Do you have to be engaged if you want to go out with a woman in this town?
Very funny. Only if you did know her better, you might be able to explain why Miss Morgan murdered Mr. Fuller.
What?
She was practically caught red-handed.
Practically?
She was standing over Mr. Fuller's corpse, covered in blood. The whole thing could have only been clearer if we had a notarized, certified video of the murder.
That's crazy. Perhaps she found Fuller dead and wanted to help him.
That's what she claims, too. And what was she doing in Fuller's store in the middle of the night?
What do I know? Ask her.
We have. She says she was told to go there by a man on the phone.
By the guy following her.
Correct, by a stranger. That's why I'm here. Miss Morgan says that you told her about her pursuer.
Yeah, absolutely. And the hotel owner saw him too.
I've already been to see him. He confirmed that someone was asking after Miss Morgan, but he couldn't give us a proper description. Did you get a proper look at the man?
I did. His eyes are close together, and...
Not here. Come down to the station. We can do a photo fit there.
What about Angelina?
Yeah. Well, let's see what the guy you saw has to say about all this.
Give me a break. If he was the one who called, he's not gonna admit it.
If there was a call in the first place. Please, come as soon as possible. We need that photo fit.
Well, that's interesting. So we had a nightmare, like in the first one. But Angelina was on the location. Tricky. I might continue a little bit and see what I can see. But, yeah, I'll continue a little bit, but not too much anymore.
No, that's not him.
Oh.
The hairline was higher.
Like that, perhaps?
No, it was more... Can't you just let me have a go at it?
Sure. Look, here are the various chin shapes and eyebrows and so on.
Yeah, I was watching you. I get the idea, okay?
You can change things using the arrows. When you're happy with it, click on save and...
All right, I've got it.
Okay. Let me know when you're finished.
Okay. The quicker the police find this guy, the quicker I can help Angelina. What did he look like again?
Okay. Can I check the notes? Seriously, can I not check the notes?
Are you finished?
No, it's not
Yes,
quite...
but just a little one. We need that photo fit.
Yes.
Right.
But I need the notes. I think... Where's the... So, I'll make a little notes for myself. Brown. Combed hair. Small. Straight. News. Yes, I know the picture says with wrinkles. What was that noise? With wrinkles on the sides. So that's nose done. Keep set eyes. Dark brows. Thin mouth. And small stash. And droopy cheeks. Slightly droopy cheeks. Okay. Let's see if we can do this now. Come on.
I've remembered something else.
Very good. Please.
So hair. Oh, this is problematic. Definitely not this. Let's start with that. Maybe that because there's the stash. Small nose. That could be it. I'm guessing it's that. And peep set of eyes with dark eyebrows. That's looking evil. Let's try with that.
Finished?
Well, he looked something like that.
Like that is not enough. Have another think.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was some mistake in there. Okay, fine. I think it's the eye. The eyes are the problem, or the hair. Come on.
I've remembered something else.
Very good. Please.
Maybe. Was it this?
Are you done?
I don't know. It's still
Just
not...
think about it a bit.
Yes. The problem is...
I've remembered something
Very
else.
good.
I'm almost certain that these two are correct. The hair doesn't look like that or not that, so I'm guessing it's with the eyes.
So?
That's him.
Yep.
The guy that followed me and Angelina looked like that.
I don't know him. Perhaps a tourist. You also said he spoke with an accent.
Exactly. What now?
We'll post the pictures around town and invite the gentleman in for a talk.
And Angelina?
Yes, well, she's...
Oh, Angelina!
Well, she's still prime suspect at the moment.
Darren! It wasn't me!
It wasn't me.
You've got to get me out of here. They want to pin this on me!
I know, but we'll get this sorted out.
They want to charge me this afternoon. You've got to somehow...
Come on, Miss Morgan.
Miss Morgan, you better lawyer up.
I'll get you out of here. I'll think of something.
Come on, Darren.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna find out what's going on here. She is innocent. What was her motive?
That's the thing. We don't know.
Look, others had a motive. Fuller blackmailed people.
Is that so?
Mrs. Biba from the diner, she paid Fuller. Lots of money.
How do you know that?
Is that important? She had a motive. And what about that guy? He was at Fuller's yesterday.
We didn't find any money in Fuller's store, and this gentleman's a witness. Nothing else. As far as the alleged blackmailing is concerned, have you any evidence?
Evidence? Ask Mrs. Biba.
And she's gonna tell us if she was blackmailed by Fuller?
She put her under pressure.
Based on your speculation? No, that's not enough. We need evidence. Or at least something that would suggest blackmail before we can move on it. And until then, our only suspect is over there behind bars.
Fine. Then I'll get a hold of the evidence.
So that's what we're gonna do next. Yeah, it was the eyes. The eyes was the problematic.
Where do I start? I need evidence that Fuller was a blackmailer. But what did he blackmail Mrs. Biba with? And was it just her or were there others? I bet the secret door in his basement has something to do with it. But how do I open it? Has Fuller still got the key on him? I've got to find out.
So let's see. A new day in Bidford. They say you should be careful about what you wish for, because you might just get it. But should I be sad about Fuller's death? It would seem he only got what he deserved. The only problem is that the police suspect Angelina, as if she had a motive, as if she could do something like that. Me, I had a motive, and even so, I would never have been able to do it. Are you so certain? You got a lot of anger in you. I've got to prove to Angelina is innocent. I have to. She was lured into a trap, probably by her mysterious follower. Did he kill Fuller? Or was the murder something to do with the blackmail? Probably the latter. Maybe not. So, on next episode, we are going to see. We have made the photo of it. Yes, we managed to do that. Proof of Fuller's dealings. Fuller's murder must have something to do with all his murky dealings. I need to take a look around in the store. If we are lucky, the murderer is Biba's husband. If we are lucky. I'm guessing it's not the stranger. It could be. It could be. Or it could be us or Angelina. Anyways, yes, next episode we will have to find those. Let's make a save here. Inspect. I can't even type anymore. So inspect Fuller. But this is where we end this episode. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.